Okay. So today, good morning to my listeners and my followers. I don't call you guys my listeners and my followers. You are my friends and my family. Good morning, every one of you. So today on a short one, because I'll soon be getting ready for work, I'm going to talk about slavery and its effect on Black Africans. And then I'm also going to talk about the role music play in mental liberation. Okay, so you all know my name. My name is Mazi Package. That's my AKA name. My real name is Umeke Vinokuchukwu. I'm an Enugu man, an Igbo man. So before we start, I would want to pray because we pray in simple way. And I'll pray in my native dialect. Chukwu okike abịa na ọ ga-adịrị anyị mma taa bụ eke, dịrị anyị mma n'orie, dịrị anyị mma n'afọ, dịrị anyị mma na nkwọ. Na ihe niile anyị na-achọ bụ ihe ọma, na ihe ọma ga-abịakwara anyị. Na ndị iro agaghị enweta anyị, na achụgide anyị agaghị enweta anyị, na anyị nwere ọgwụ na ọgwụ anyị nwere wee kpọọ ndị mmụọ na ịkpọ ndị ezumezu na ndị ichi na ndị bịara anyị ụwa sị ka a lụwara anyị ọgụ na onye na chi ya dị na mma anọrọ efu ụzọ na anyị agaghị efu ụzọ. It shall be well with us every other day on earth while we live, and we shall see old age with our children surrounding our table. And all we shall see is good things. We shall not see bad luck. We shall not see evil, because we plan no evil against any man. It shall be well with us in the morning, in the afternoon, and in the midnight. The gods will always be active to watch our back. It shall be well with us. So we pray, and so it shall be. He said, word, so na ọ ga-adịrị anyị mma na ife ọma ka anyị ga-afụ n'ọganihu. Ị chọrọ ịta ọjị?
Agụrụ dị.
Mgbe you go eat.
Ngata.
Na bịa were ọjị. First of all, okay, let me put a brief one. The truth is that in all of everything we do, and in all of our daily life, and in all of our pursuit for insurance, or for a God, or for spirituality or survival, we all have gods we cling to, except for the atheists who say they don't believe in a God, and they are also right. I can't say they are wrong. Now, we need the gods as much as the gods needs us. The gods are not important than us because we are the gods. Because there will not be a physical expression of the gods if we don't live. And there will not be a physical expression of the gods if we don't present ourselves as vessels for the gods to use, or if we all decide that, okay, there's nothing like a god and we don't want to worship anything like a god. You see, the manifestations of the gods may not be made physical. We are tools and we are also gods. The gods need us. That's on that. So, on the role of slavery, now you want to ask me, I want to ask you, who is Jesus? Who is Muhammad? What did they do in the lives of Africans? What role did they play? How are they our saviors? If they are our saviors, mind you, the Arabs, they bought slaves in Africa. The highest victims of the Arabs during the slave trade were the black people. The black people, we suffered in the hands of the Arabs. They took us as the highest number of slaves. What about the white people, the Western people, the Europeans? They came here and balkanized Africa. They shared Africa. They were the ones that created all the countries in Africa. Why did they create these countries? So that they can be able to extract our natural resources, our human resources, take us like animals, treated us for labor, forced labor. Do I also tell you that Europeans brought Christianity? It was Europeans that spread Christianity all around the world, especially Britain and Romans. But what role did they play in slavery? How can people who sold you as slaves, who treated you less than animals, buckled your mouth, killed your parents for game, they hanged? Do you know the origin of Black Friday?
No.
Black Friday were days that black Africans were sold like animals, were auctioned for slavery, for people to buy. You can even buy a black man just for aesthetic use. You can even buy a black man for sports. You can just buy a black man and hang him on a tree with your children, burn him under a tree with your children. That is the history of Black Friday. Black Friday were only just converted for purchase of goods at cheaper rates recently. Before, in the olden days, Black Fridays were when slaves were sold very cheap. People brought out their slaves and sold to people at a free rate. That was Black Friday. So what am I trying to say? These same people who did these horrible things, the first ships that landed on the borders of Africa, the name of that ship was Jesus. After they treated our people like animals, kept our people for more than 90 days, 100 days under ship, sailing to Europe without giving them enough food, chaining them, using our people like cannibals, treating them, having sex with them without consent.
Okay.
Now these same people came back and told you that Jesus died for you, and you believe them. That Jesus died for you. That Muhammad went to the mountain for you. Africans, your brain needs to be examined. Your mental strength needs to be examined to know who really did this thing to you. Because if truly these people loved you, how come the first time they had contact with us, they were already Christians since ancient of days, they've been Christians. Why did they come first of all with slavery? Why did they come to treat us like animals? Why did they not show us the love that Jesus professed? Why did they not show us such love? Why did they not come to say, Africans, oh, you don't have light, okay, we can help you bring light. Africans, you don't do this, we can help you, we can build hospitals around you, we can build schools. Why is it that they came and taught us schools that we only crap understanding, but we don't try to understand. We only understand and go and write in book and pass exams, but we don't really understand to really innovate, produce by ourselves. What kind of template did they use for teaching us? It was late after they now ended slavery, or when they saw that slavery was not the way forward, then they changed the slavery and came with their own religion for mental slavery, to still keep you captive, to continue believing. Because the more you continue believing that a white man died for you, the more you still feel like you owe a white man debt. The more you feel that your children should actually answer a white man's name. Your children should answer Brian, Sketel, answer different rubbish name instead of to answer African name, because you feel their God saved you. There is a superiority complex game the white people are playing on us till tomorrow. And I'm expecting this young generation of Africans to wake up and ask questions. What is happening? See, the transatlantic slave trade played a role on our mental health. Now, how have they been achieving this? And they are still achieving it till today. And they are going to achieve it in the next 100 years. How are they going to do it? When your children begin school, like my last born that is less than 2 years has begun school now, they start teaching them about Jesus. They start teaching them about the history of Jesus. And they start, leave it. They start teaching them about the history of Jesus. That one white man died for them. Imagine teaching children from 4 years. You are teaching them about one particular Jesus, the history and all of that. When they grow up, how do you expect that they will be able to diffuse away from that thing? You've indoctrinated them, you've inculcated in their brain. Africans are useless, Africans are stupid, our leaders are wicked, they are devilish. If our leaders are wise, they should abolish teaching of religious studies in schools. Rather, they should encourage teaching of history, so that we know the role the white man played in the mental incapacitation we are facing today. We know the role the white man played during the period of slave trade. We should know more history. Na onye ma ama nna ya mara ebe mmiri shi mawa ya ga-amara ebe mmiri shi kwụsị ịma ya. If you don't know where rain started beating you, you won't know where rain will stop beating you. Let us go back to studying history instead of studying Jesus died for us, or studying studying religious studies. Religious studies should be scrapped, because that is where they get us. You continue teaching children from small age. Start teaching them about one white man that died for them, that performed miracle. Now, come close. What is the reality of miracles in today's life?
I don't know. I don't know.
Nothing. Lies, pretense. Reality is hitting religion now. You know what? You begin to ask yourself, if Jesus walked on water, if Jesus raised the dead, if Jesus fed 5,000, if Jesus healed the sick, now Why is it that no pastor can now come out and say, okay, in practical terms, I want to prove the thing Jesus did. Come to my village and heal blind people. Not in crusade, and people will pretend, nothing is falling on us. Hey, pastor, I've been carrying this ear problem for 28 years. But today, the Lord, through his RNG stupidity, come to the hospital. I want to see your greatest pastors. I don't know if I call their name, whether they will sue me. I want to see Jerry Eze. I want to see Oyedepo. I want to see Adeboye. I want to see Biyome. I want to see them. Let them come. Let's go to Federal Medical Center, Omaya, and go and raise the dead. Let us go and cure HIV patients. Let us go and cure cancer patients. Because if Jesus did it then without any formal procedure of people coming to church so that he would do it or whatever, he went to cities and did it. And the same Bible says, greater things shall you do in my name than I have done. Let us go and do it physically, not the one that people carry crutches. And the pastor, waiting with the name of that one waiting for Abuja. The baby man, he will carry 20 crutches. And it is the last miracle. And intellectuals, PhD holders, people who claim that they're educated will be dancing. Let them come. Let us go and heal HIV patients. Let us go and heal cancer patients. Why are they afraid of challenges? Let us go and do these things. Let us see the practical use of these things. Let us see how visible. In reality, let there be a radio stations or people who will video these occasions so that they heal and let us see them heal. They lie to us. And how long are you going to continue transferring this same lie to your own generations that are yet unborn? Are you going to continue transferring this stupidity and idiosyncrasy?
Okay.
How long are we going to continue like this? Africans, for how long shall we continue like this? Africans, when would you people think? When would you think? When would you sit down and logically discuss and pay attention to this thing that you are very scared of to discuss? When are we going to sit on a round table and call ourselves that what the white man brought as religion was a lie? Do you notice the white man have stopped practicing his own religion? Africans are the ones that are now exporting religion. Instead of to export technology, to export finished goods, to export sciences, we are exporting religion. That is the only thing African man exports outside country. We are down. We are mentally down. We have 100 years behind. We are gone. Africans need to start thinking. Thank you very much.